Hey, Drina, what's going on? I just wanted to give a message real quick. And since you here, it's just me and you. Listen, be patient. Whatever somebody is waiting on, it could be you, it could be somebody around you. Whatever you waiting on, it's coming, but you're just gonna have to be patient while you waiting. And sometimes that's the hardest part about waiting for anything is especially when you're expecting. When you're expecting something and you have to wait for it, your patience can be worn really thin. And I feel that energy right now of someone. And I'm not really waiting on nothing. So I know it's not mine. It's just somebody of the collective, and we are all mirrors of each other. So somebody's feeling this heavy right now. They're impatiently waiting when they should be patiently waiting for something. And that's the thing. Sometimes it can be hard to do that. It could be hard to be patient. Oh, okay. So it is you. All right. Well, that's good. That's dope. That's why you here. So, just relax, baby girl. It's coming. Um, what's going on? What's going on? Thank you for coming. You said, am I from where? You said, are you from? I'm from the great state of New York. I'm really from all over, though. I've been everywhere, but I live in New York. I was born in New York, but I've bounced around and been here, there, and everywhere, literally. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No doubt. Um, all right. So that's another thing. Somebody of the collective, whoever I'm talking to, whoever may come across this live or whatever, or even on playback, somebody that I'm talking to. Oh, thank you for sharing it. Thank you. Thank you, Drina. Um, but somebody is having a hard time healing from an injury. There's some type of injury that somebody is having a hard time healing from, because I had pulled crocus, crocus, crocus. I had pulled crocus. um I feel like, and crocus is a very strong plant. Like, it's the first one that sprouts after the cold season, so after the winter months and stuff. Crocus is usually the first plant that'll sprout after the cold, after the cold spell, after the cold snap. But so it's very strong, and it provides healing energy. Crocus, it provides healing energy. But I feel like somebody is trying to recover from an injury, and this injury is like deep muscle tissue. It's like nerve damage. They're suffering from some type of nerve damage to whatever area. I feel like it's in the lower extremity. So I'm gonna just say that. I feel like it's either in the feet or the legs. Somebody has a leg injury or a foot injury or something like that, and they're having a really hard time healing from it. So you might want to get some crocus or whatever. But if the nerve stays damaged too long, and that area goes necrotic, like it's turning dark, like almost black in that area, then that's permanent. That's permanent damage. And then it's no coming back. That nerve can never be restored, or that area can never be replenished. The blood flow won't come back to that area. That is permanently dead. So somebody needs to fix that. There is something about multiple injuries over someone else's body. This could be something totally different from what the lower leg injury or the lower foot injury is. But there is somebody who's dealing with multiple injuries, and this could have been from an accident, like a car accident, or some type of could have even, and Lord, stick with me, this could have even been like a shooting where somebody was shot multiple times or either stabbed multiple times. and they're having a hard time healing from these injuries from whatever this was, a brawl. It could have been a fight, and they got multiple wounds just for like a fist fight, and they could have gotten like punched, and there's multiple like bruising everywhere. But I feel that energy. So crocus is the healing agent that somebody needs. What else I got for y'all? There's a guy, masculine energy, who is very prominent. He has money. He has either owns businesses or he owns one business that's doing very well, but he employs a lot of women. And some women might be in the courts right now fighting this guy for whatever they feel like. Hey, BX Queen. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you. Hey, Miss V. I didn't even see you. Hi, Miss V. What's up? Miss V, you getting better at your lives and stuff. I'm so glad you're getting the hang of it, because this YouTube thing ain't no joke, boy. I've been on for years and years and years and years. Like, I had multiple channels that got deleted. I got shadow banned. So like, I know this is, but I'm glad you're getting the hang of it, Miss V. Keep going. You're doing well, okay? But anyways, back to what I was saying. So there's a situation where these women are trying to take their boss. He's either their boss and he pays them, or these are his girlfriends, they're lovers of his who worked for him in some capacity, but they might be needing to take him to court to sue him for whatever they feel like they're owed. And I got a fly in here that is really driving me nuts, y'all. So if you see me moving around, I'm weaving and swerving a fly. Yeah, so I think these women are gonna have to take this gentleman to court. But he's very prominent in whatever capacity, whatever community he's got or business that he owns or whatever like that. They're not feeling like they were compensated, whatever the agreement was. So if these women are working for him or have worked for him or are lovers of his that was paid to do a certain thing, they don't feel like they were compensated enough for the jobs that they done for this guy. So this could be something that's actively going on in court right now, or it's about to be. Hey, Jacob. The courts are going to balance. Well, it is a battle, but the courts are going to balance out whatever this situation is. Okay. And then whatever you guys are owed, these women who worked for him, whatever you're owed, you will be adequately, sustained. Like, all of this is going to be worked out. What else did I have? There is a couple. I'm picking up energy, and I did a short. I know y'all can't really see me. Here we go. I did a short, and it was about a couple. There's a couple that's madly in love, and I don't feel like this couple was necessarily supported by family members at first. But whatever it is that you guys are building together, it's strong and it's going to last. And I feel like there's going to be some type of celebration in the near future for this couple. I feel like maybe at first friends and family members were against this union and didn't think that either one or the other should be with the other one or whatever. I don't know. It could have been the female's side of the family didn't particularly care for the male, or the male side of the family didn't particularly care for this female. But you guys have been together and you've rode it out. And now whatever you guys have built along the way is going to be very successful, because I feel like you started out doing something together and it's grown over time and it's going to be really, really successful. So stick with your partner, love on your partner. You guys, the love is there. That's no question. But don't let other things, outside things, deter you from becoming stronger together. You guys are very much stronger together than you are apart. So ride it out. But there is going to be some sort of celebration in the near future. It could be a wedding. But if it's not a wedding, it's just a party or some type of get together or a gathering. It might be one of you guys' birthday coming up soon. I'm not sure. So it could be like a birthday party or something like that for one of the two of you. But like I said, if it's not, it actually could be a wedding. But yeah, now your family is behind you though. Your family supports the union now. They love that you guys love each other. What else did I have for y'all? Okay, that was the other thing. Somebody is not being true to themselves, and not because I feel like somebody is in fear of being judged. Like if you are showing truly who you authentically are, you're in fear of being judged by other people around you. But I picked up the canary spirit, and the canary spirit said, sing your own song. So even though it may not look like this is something that you should be doing, or even if it's something that's not popular with the people that you're around. So like maybe you are like the black sheep of your group, or maybe your group doesn't understand what it is you're doing or your calling. They don't understand your calling. Do it anyway. Sing your own song. I think somebody is dimming their own light because they don't want to be judged by their peers, by people who are around them, or friends and family members, or something like that. But neither here nor there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't dim your light, and don't try to make yourself small. And if you're different, be different. And I think that's who I'm talking to, somebody who's just naturally different than everyone who's around them, but you don't want to seem different than the people that are around you, but you are. I think whoever I'm talking about, whoever is like in fear of being themselves or showing who they truly are, I think you may have been in the past may have been judged for being different. And so you've been trying to hide it, but whatever. People gonna have an opinion one way or the other about you no matter what. You could be the best thing since sliced bread and somebody still have something negative or something like that to say about you, or just doesn't understand you and form an opinion about you that may not even be true. But don't worry about that. You know what I mean? Just be yourself. You just got to be you. There is somebody who is touching a lot of people in the community that they're in, and it may be at your job. You're touching a lot of people at your job. Or like I said, it could be just the community that you're in. You're a standout type of a person naturally. So I think I'm talking to an extrovert. It's definitely somebody who's outgoing and personable, like a people person. But you're making a difference, and the change that you're bringing is the change that was needed for wherever you are. Yeah, that's all I really had for you guys. I just wanted to make sure that I put this on the record so that whoever needed to hear it can hear it. I'm going to try to hop back on either later or tomorrow when I get off work. I got to work tomorrow, but when I get off, I'll hop on real quick and give you another message. It's just that I get these downloads, I get these messages, and they come so fast. It's like rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire. So I have to get them out. So if you check me out, check out all the shorts, because I'll usually get the message and I'll put it in a short just because it's easier to keep track of everything that I'm getting. If you were thinking about quitting the church, somebody who I don't know if I'm not, okay, let me just say this real quick. I'm not a huge religious person. I'm very spiritual. I did grow up in the church. I don't have a church home that I belong to right now, but I'm very spiritual and I do have a church background. So I just wanted to say that. But I feel the energy of someone who's thinking about leaving the church. And I want to say, before you decide whether or not you should walk away, search your soul for the correct answer. I don't think necessarily walking away from the church is the right answer. It may be the church that you're in is not the right one, but not walking away from your religious beliefs, that's not, I think you need to soul search before you think about doing that. I don't think you should change your religious beliefs for anyone else. I think that's something that you need to do internally with your own self. If you feel the necessary need for a religious change, a spiritual change, or whatever, then that's on you. That's for you to decide. But don't do it based off of someone else. But I do feel like somebody might be in the wrong church. Like I do feel that strongly. It's like somebody might be the actual building, like the actual church you belong to, not your religious faith. Like if you're Baptist, Protestant, Catholic, evangelical, whatever. Now I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the actual building might not be the right building that you're going to every Saturday, every Sunday, whatever. But I do feel like that you should not walk away from your religious belief, your religious practice, if that's not truly what you're feeling. Don't do it for anyone else, you know? Hey, Kick, thank you for coming. But yeah, don't walk away from your religious belief, your religious practice, not unless you're led to or guided to. But certainly if you're in the wrong church home, your church building, get out of there, find somewhere else, you know what I mean? Or have devotion at your house. You could be your own church. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you don't have to go to a place to have church. You are the church. You can do that right in your own home. Leave me a couple comments. I'm going to jump off. Leave me a couple comments. Like the live. If you're in here right now, give me a like, just so that whoever needs to hear the start of this, because Miss Drina was in the building early, so I know she caught whatever she needed to hear. But send this out, or and so that or like it, so that it could reach the people that need to hear it. I keep getting the message about the child, and I did a short. No, I actually said it in my last live. But there is somebody's child who's afraid of the dark. Please, 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 if your child has been having trouble falling asleep at night or staying asleep through the night, it's because they're afraid of the dark. And I think that somebody needs to figure out why they're afraid of the dark. Because I feel like this is a new issue. Like it wasn't happening before. You were putting them to bed fine and they were going to bed fine without any problems before. But now they're having trouble either going to bed. They're like, it's like a battle to put them down at night, or they're having trouble staying asleep through the night. But anyway, oatmeal baths before bed, lavender baths before bed, and try to put them down when it's still a little bit light outside so that they fall asleep. But I keep getting that message, so someone else needs to hear it. What you say about the hairline? Hold on. Drina, I got to put you in charge because I don't know what's going on in this chat. Um, yeah. Get them up. You got to do something, Drina. Do something because I don't know. And I can't see. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, my vision has been bad since I was 3 years old. I cannot see jack without my glasses. So I'm reading the comments, but I'm not really reading the comments. So, Drina, get them up out of here. If they showing out, get them up out of here because that's not what I'm on here to do. I'm on here. I'm trying to help everybody and I'm trying to get these messages popping the way they're supposed to be. Okay. Keck, you too. Miss V said I wanted to remove them, but I couldn't. I'm sorry, Miss V. You right. You right. I don't know how I forgot my girl. Sorry, Miss V. Yeah. Get them on up out of here because I ain't got time for that. And I don't, and listen, this is what I don't like. Like, I don't like that the internet makes it so accessible for people to just get on and show out like that. Because in real life, like real life, we know they ain't really about that life. And if anybody know me from way back, they know that I don't play that. Like, that's not how I get down. And I don't tolerate disrespect in no form or capacity. So if you would not say it directly to me, don't say it through these YouTube streets either, because I'm outside. So like anything you got to say or you feel like you bold enough to say online, catch me in traffic and say it to my face, because I promise you, you can't or won't. Anyhow, now that's enough on that. Yeah, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I thank y'all for stopping by. Like the live on your way out and visit me again. I'll be back. All right, love you. Peace. Oh, my bad, dog.